Welcome back to the American Dream. We've got a great episode for you today. We're going to check out one of my favorite parts of Southern California. It's going to be a good one. Let's get it started.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Today we are going to tour Orange County with a mother-daughter-son trio, Lisa, Fianna, and Gio, also known as Team Helou. They are going to show us what the Orange County lifestyle is all about, and it all starts with Newport Beach. You guys. All right, what are you going to have me do over the next couple days?
We want to show you what it's all about down here, the lifestyle. Bikes are huge down here.
Yeah, I mean, biking's cool, but I heard you're taking me to a listing with its own dock and Duffy. What on earth is a Duffy?
We'll teach you how to
Duffy. Oh, teach me how to Duffy. All right, let's do it. Okay, Lisa, this feels like a community that a lot of awesome people live in. Would I know anybody who lives here now or used to live here?
There's quite a few. John Wayne lived down the way. Shirley Temple had a house here for years. Charlie Chapman lived in that house right across the way.
Do each of these homes feel different? Like in this one, for instance, it's like a Cape Cod, but modern twist, like very comfortable.
The beauty of Newport.
Yeah.
Every little area, even every little street has its own just charm to it. It has that little uniqueness that sets it apart from the others.
Would you call this a deck?
Well, we just call it a retreat patio because so many people now love to live out on their patios. So it is initially 1,000 livable square feet out here, and you could easily fit 50 people.
And if your guests overflow, they just send them on in the Duffy. You send them down the dock and they can go on to the next house.
Well, speaking of, we have a little treat for you. We are going to take you out on the Duffy.
Really? I get to go see the Duffy?
Absolutely.
Okay. Seth, what's up?
How's it going? Are you ready for the water?
I am ready. What's up?
So who's steering this thing?
I think I am.
High and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Light it up and let it roll. Here I go.
Woo, Duffy time.
Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my mind.
There's obviously boat culture here and surf culture. Would you say
Duffy
it's more
culture.
boat
Duffy
culture
culture.
or surf culture?
I think it's Duffy culture. Essentially, this whole electric boat thing started when a guy named Duffield, he was a kid. He wanted to take his parents' boat out in the middle of the night, but he didn't want to wake him up. So he somehow found a way to take a golf cart engine, fasten it to the side of this just rickety old canoe, and that was like the first prototype of the Duffy.
He still lives on Bayshore.
Yeah, he does.
And he's been the mayor. And
I think you have to be the mayor after you invent the Duffy, and it's that prevalent
Yeah.
here. You kind of have to become the mayor of the town,
Right?
just by principle.
Yeah.
That's right.
Young boy who drowned, him and his friends were heading to Catalina.
And they didn't know at the time that there was this humongous wave coming in because he couldn't see the wave coming. And then by the time he saw the wave, he went to turn and the boat capsized.
After that, the dad went on like a 10-year mission, the rest of his life essentially, to get the funding to build these jetties. Yeah, because before they built these, the harbor was like, there were sand dunes in here. Like, it was not at all what it looks like.
It wasn't
now.
safe for
Not
anybody.
safe, no. So great for surfers, like like a nightmare
At
for
certain
like
times of year.
navigating.
Anything else?
But in the 20s, this man raised $2 million.
Wow.
What?
Nothing severe has happened since.
Except that as a result, on this side of the jetty created the famous wedge wave.
Anytime there's like a south swell that comes in, the wave goes and hits the jetty and then reflects off of it. And then that reflected wave meets another incoming wave. And that's when that peak happens.
Sure.
And those can reach 30 feet.
The first people to tame the wedge were a group called the Wedge Crew. As the Wedge Crew grew, so did attention from locals and outsiders who watched as the body surfers rode the big waves.
We'll do what we want. We're gonna make our own way anyway. We're already out the door. We gotta be free when we wanna play.
The popularity of the wedge soon spread and the body surfers were joined by boogie boarders and board surfers. Fights for the big waves created tension between the competing groups. In 1993, the Wedge Crew became so frustrated with the boarders that they took their grievance to the courtroom and obtained a blackball ban, meaning that, to this day, it is prohibited to use any boards during peak daytime hours in the summer. The Wedge Crew are still body surfing.
Make no mistake, it's a setup. Ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna let her. You told me straight that I'd regret it, but I'm already gone.
Although the feud between the body surfers and the board surfers was intense, Gio took me to the beach to have a closer look at the wedge and to meet Hans and Gigi, a body surfer and a board surfer who are happily married, proving that when in love and at the beach, we can set our differences aside.
Hey guys. Good to see you, Gigi. Yeah. Hey Hans, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Cara.
Hi, what's going on? Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you two live in the area?
Just up the hill.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we were just talking about the wedge and how gnarly it is, and
I used to
what a
surf in
crazy
high
thing.
school.
See, there you go. This is the
How
guy to
long
talk
have you
to.
two lived here?
I've lived here since '74. Yeah, but I used to come down as a kid.
Do you still surf?
Oh yeah, I still
Okay.
surf. She's a bodyboarder.
That's
She's
great.
Little Croix del Mar.
Oh, it's a great spot. Yeah. Yeah, right over there. Yeah.
Summertime, go there and push her in some waves, and she loves it. She's a little fish.
So
we go swimming 500 feet out from the shoreline. I go, hey babe, we're a little bit out.
Yeah, you're like, how do we get in?
That's
Maybe turn
nuts.
around, and she's still a water dog. She's going out further, and she'd just go to Catalina if I didn't stop her.
That's awesome. So I have to ask, what was it like coming to the wedge in high school?
Well, you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because you can get hurt out there.
Yeah.
People do get hurt out there. You have the rocks to deal with, and the wave's very powerful, and you have to be in the right place at the right time. And if you're not in the right place at the right time, you're going to get hurt.
Right.
So-
Any close calls?
No.
No?
I was younger and maybe a little braver, and
Sure.
now I would think about going out there because, you know, it's a young man's game. But I know older guys that go out there and they shred. They do
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
So Kara, this is the world famous wedge.
Okay.
And today you can see the waves are huge, right?
That's right.
A little calmer than what I've heard.
It looks a little bit like Lake Wedge, which it is sometimes that way, but in the summertime when the swell's right, you can have waves 10, 15, 20 feet high, and it's serious out here.
Wow.
So say someone moves here, they love the area, they want to come and experience body surfing. What's your number one piece of advice?
Well, there's a lot better beaches north of here. There's safer beaches.
Stay away.
This is not a learning area.
Understood.
This is an area where you have the pros.
Well, that's what makes it so fun to come and watch, like when there's that south swell
Right.
and you get those 15, 20-foot peaks.
You can learn
And
from the pros.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the kids lined up with their their cameras, watching their friends that are out there. It just makes a huge community of surfing, just fun and family. I like it a lot.
Oh man, well you two honestly are the embodiment of what I feel like this area is, and I can't thank you enough for
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
This is where it all begins.
Next up, we're heading into your neighborhood to find out what's going on in the real estate market with a local real estate expert.
Hi, this is Barbra Stover with Rodeo Realty, and today we're going to talk to Danny, and he's going to explain to us how he built a 6-story home on a 4,000 square foot lot. Let's go meet him. Okay, where is he? There he is. Danny, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going?
Nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you
Nice
too.
to-
So thank you so much for doing this. I'm really excited. So you can tell us all about this house on a 4,000 square foot lot, 6 stories, right?
Well, what's interesting about the Marina Del Rey area and Venice area, they have an envelope. So if you can figure out how to put as much as you can inside that envelope, then you'll get the biggest house you can, like I did with my amazing architect, Rudy. This house is all steel, so it can't get termites, and they have really bad termites here. But the benefit of steel is that the floor is so thin, and on a wood house, conventional home, the floor is like 18 inches. My floors are 3 inches to 6 inches. As you see, they're all steel.
This is remarkable. I mean, I've seen it when it was being built.
Yeah, the whole roof is a deck and has a pool on the roof, and has fire pits everywhere because it gets cold here. So.
Wow, well, I'm excited. So walk us through the house and tell me your favorite part of the room.
Well, this is a cool living room here. You have a giant fireplace, and you can seat like 20 people to watch a game.
And you have an elevator.
And
You have to have an elevator.
Amazing Otis high-speed glass elevator. Otis high-speed glass. It goes from the bottom to the top in like a couple seconds. And there's dining for, I think, 14 people right here.
Okay, all right.
And then you can sit another 12 people around the kitchen with TVs everywhere.
All right, well, let's go look at the rest of the house.
Come down the stairs.
I can't believe you have a theater in your home.
Yeah, I've had a theater in all my homes. That's just something special I do. I like a really big screen. And these are really interesting. They make into a bed. So you have 3 beds here. They just go like this. It's an Insta-bed.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
This is I've never seen this before.
And then all the chairs here.
Yeah.
Now,
They all
a lot
recline.
of people eat in the theater. So what we have back here is like 6 or 8 people could sit back here and eat. And you have a whole area to cook stuff and dishwasher. And then you have a bathroom, which is very important for the theater. So this is like the perfect theater.
Where's your popcorn machine?
It was just making a microwave, I guess.
So this is incredible. And for Marina Del Rey, honestly, this is one of the best homes. I mean, the best home in Marina Del Rey.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
The second best I built too, and the third best I helped design.
Yeah, we gotta do your Hollywood home next.
Yeah.
This is, okay, well, let's go look at the rest of the house.
Come look at the master, it's really cool.
Okay, sounds good. Wow, look at this.
Well, this is a master with a Rolls-Royce lighting ceiling. It's fiber optic lights that turn all different colors.
This is amazing. I've never seen that before.
So coming here, we have a girls area with a toilet bidet.
Bidet.
Then we have a boys area with a toilet bidet urinal.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have a steam shower here. And I always like to have a window, so you have a window to open up for fresh air when you're in the shower. And then this is a really, one of my normal, I put this in every house. I have a tub where you could lay 2 people, and then a fireplace, and you could watch a movie. So
You
it's
have everything
romantic.
here.
Yeah, like a romantic
You have
setting.
the views,
And then the
you
view,
have
huh? See the,
everything. So I want to see your closet.
yeah, come look at the
We
closet.
walked
It's a big
by
for
so fast in that closet. I got to see that.
Marina Del Rey really doesn't have closets like this, but
I have to see this closet. This is huge.
yeah.
Oh
A
my
whole bunch of
gosh.
drawers on both sides, his and her sides, and
This is a closet. I love
a
it.
lot of cool lighting.
And let's talk about the shades.
Yeah, the shades are
You
really
have the
cool.
remote control shades.
Yeah, the whole room just, you press one button and all the shades close down.
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go see the rest. right, so Danny, this is probably my favorite spot at the house.
We have a jacuzzi and a swim jet pool. You can swim against it, and a view from like, you can see the Hollywood sign, you can see the whole ocean, you can see the boats.
Gosh,
we
and
do
you
so
have-
much Instagram here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All the influencers come here.
I know, I always see you on Instagram on that.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate this, giving us a tour. I mean, you have every view possible. This is my favorite home in Marina Del Rey, and I just really appreciate you taking your time out so we can do this.
Check it out, yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
Lee.
Danny.
Thanks.
Well, I'll give you a hug.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Now we're taking you back to Newport to grab a bite. You might normally expect us to take an Uber, but of course, when in Newport, there was only one way to travel. Okay, so I was gonna ask when the Uber was arriving, but now we're in a Duffy. Are there Uber Duffys?
No Uber Duffys yet, which is actually a little surprising. But you do have like a really cool Balboa ferry here, which takes people from the peninsula to Balboa Island, which is right over here. And that's been running for over 100 years. Owned and operated by the same family.
The Beak family.
Where did this town originate? Like, where's the heart of Newport?
I don't know that there was one specific, but if I had to say, I would say somewhere along Coast Highway and down here on the peninsula.
Thanks for having us, Katie.
Our pleasure.
You know, we really wanted to show Kara one of our favorite places to come eat and drink.
Well, we've got something special lined up for you guys tonight.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to eat. I've never pulled up to a restaurant on a Duffy before, let alone a boat. So
Very unique experience.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's do it.
This is so beautiful. What sets this restaurant apart from any others?
We have a really unique selection of drinks and food. We have one called the Hotel California, which is really beautiful and it's really delicious. It's a good like wintry kind of drink.
By wintry, do you mean strong?
Oh, all the drinks are strong.
Well, with all this talk and all this Duffy writing that you guys have had me doing, living the Newport lifestyle, I'm starving.
Yeah.
So
let's get
we
a
are
round of
excited.
drinks and a round of food.
Cool. Cheers. Cheers to Newport, Duffy's, and the American Dream.
I just came to have a good time. Now everybody here's like, whoa, feels good on cloud nine. Yeah, everything is here right
It's been really fun to learn about Newport, but one of my favorite parts about this show is going into your market. Let's hear from an expert.
Team Helou here on Balboa Peninsula Point. We're going to be talking to a really great local builder and about his new construction here on the bay. Jeff.
How are you guys?
Good to see you.
You too.
How are you? How's it going?
Good.
Hi, Jeff.
Good to see you.
So, we're here on Balboa Peninsula on a beautiful day, and we want to talk about your new construction.
Yeah, this is another Cefali development project. We've been around about 50 years. My grandpa started with apartments in Whittier, actually, and then my dad moved here and started doing single-family spec builds. So I was born and raised in it, and then 2015 I started Cefali development.
Why don't you tell us about your new construction right here on the water?
So this one we're going with like a coastal modern. It's 3,300 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4-bath with an office den, and then panoramic views from living room, dining room, kitchen, master bedroom, family room. So it should move pretty quick.
The beauty of that house is it's got everything that living on the water does without any of that hassle of living on the water.
Yeah, one of the neighbors actually said it too. You're more social too on this side of the street. You get to hang out with your neighbors on your patio. When you get on the bay, you're kind of just closed off. You go in your garage and then you don't see your neighbors.
Isolated. So that's what kind of the Balboa Point is all about. It's about living in community, which a lot of people just love to hang out on their patio, drink their wine, and socialize, walk their dogs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So now we're in the private section for the residents of the Balboa Peninsula Point. A great place. They do Friday night barbecues here, and it's an awesome little perk when you get to live on the peninsula. Another great thing about your development is you get access to this private section of the Bay Beach here, and there's a barbecue. They do Friday night, weekly events, and it's just a great spot right across the street from your house, and it's just a great little perk to have.
Yeah, and not to mention you have the boat parade, and then 4th of July gets crazy down here, so it's nice to be able to come into the private area and block out all the public people that are riding their bikes around.
It's almost like you have your own little private resort and house. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out to meet us here today, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff.
And so when will the house be completed?
May 2019, just in time for summer. 4th of July party.
Awesome.
Very exciting. So for all your development needs, contact the Cephalia Development Group. Good to see you.
I do. Nice to see you. Hi.
Great to be in your cafe.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, enjoying this delicious coffees. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about your restaurant, how it came to be called Balboa Lilies?
Yeah, Balboa Lilies is named after my daughter. We loved that her name is very playful and resonated well with the character and the history of Balboa Village. It matches also our playful coffee menu. So we've got a fun latte selection. The honey lavender is the most popular with the floral flavors. We've got some chocolate nutty ones. We've got some caramel ones. We've got some tea lattes and some other fun flavors. And it really sets the stage for the fresh menu that we have. Goes well with the fresh, vibrant breakfast we offer during the busy weekends, and it has a nice local vibe in this area.
Well, see, that's exactly what I love about this restaurant is you're able to cater to both the local peninsula community as well as the summer tourist community. And
Right.
so few restaurants are able to do that.
Yeah, the local tourists are very important to us in the off season. The summer months are extremely busy with the tourists, day trippers from out of town, and so we get a very busy peak season, and it's just a great vibe in the summer. So it is true, but keeping the locals happy is our priority as well.
It's great to be here. Great to see you. Yeah,
Thank
cheers.
you. Cheers.
See you soon.
Thank you for joining us on the Balboa Peninsula and enjoying some wonderful coffee.
We'll see you on our next episode of The American Dream.
South of Newport Beach is the artistic enclave of Laguna Beach, where Team Helou is also well known. We took a trip to see an incredible property with expansive views and a very unique way to take in the city while you're on the balcony of the master bedroom. Laguna Beach is a small coastal city in Orange County, California. It is known for many art galleries, coves, and beaches. Main Beach features tide pools and a boardwalk leading to the paths and gardens of nearby Heisler Park. Trails meander through coastal canyons in Laguna Coast Wilderness Park. Just imagine if this place was your backyard. Well, that's the case for this next home.
Do you know when you first walked in?
I can't help but notice that insane view. It's literally panoramic.
Every room has a view, including the sauna and the spa. It's all about the view here. And Laguna Beach has just all different levels of views. Like at the end of this street, you won't have the view this house has.
So that's Main Beach right there. And the area around there is called the Village. And really being able to see that and see the whitewater waves, it just takes this view to like a whole new level.
Every level, he's extensively used glass balconies, not to thwart. Your view will never be obstructed,
and at night you see like all the city lights. It's really, it's incredible. And Catalina and San Clemente Island, it's
Sunsets are perfect.
This is really dreamy. It really is dreamy. When you're out here, you really feel like you can feel the city. You can see the water, you feel the town, you can look at other people, but it's still so private.
That's what I love, the contrast of the house, our listing in Newport, and then being up here in Laguna, because obviously you're on the water there, but here it's a whole nother type of element, and this is just as breathtaking could get.
Iconic Laguna Beach.
Right. Top-of-the-line appliances, you have the granite countertop.
Timeless classic details with minimal ornamentation make this the clad perfect gourmet chef's kitchen.
How many bedrooms are in this house if it's got a gym on top of all of them?
3 bedrooms,
Okay.
3.5 baths. And this actually could be converted to a large bedroom. It could multi-purpose room. It could be a family room, it could be a hangout room for your kids, a fun room, a lot of options.
And we saved the best for last.
Oh!
Look at this cool spa.
Wow.
Right off the master bath, view of the water. While you're in the water, I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that.
It truly doesn't. I mean, this is better than an infinity edge because you are just relaxing in your own world. No one can see you. As open as it feels, and as much as you can see the view, nobody can see you.
That's right.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
This house really speaks for itself. And there's outdoor spaces off of every room.
Every room, bottom level as well. Not to mention the house has 4,435 square feet, and it's a saltwater-based water system, security system.
You name it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I feel like this house appeals to a lot of different people. Who do you see living in it?
Actually, I think exactly what you said. This could be an older couple. This could be a family. Options are limitless.
Yeah,
it really is something for everyone.
Truly.
So.
Yeah.
Artist, Laguna Beach being very arts-related, home of the masters.
Artist, musician, family, couple.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Well, you know what? You guys showed me another good one. I feel like I got the idea of what Newport offers, the idea of what Laguna offers. It has been a great couple days with Team Helou showing me the lifestyle of Newport and Laguna Beach. Before it was time for me to leave, we took it to the beach for one last sunset, and I got to live out one of my 90s fantasies. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
We could be shameless.